What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Now, I'm going to talk about Nikola Jokic. This is the back-to-back NBA MVP. This man has been, he about to get me out of character. Like, this man has been hooping, bro. Like, what? It's wild. Throwing up 27 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 block, and 1.5 steals. That's tough. Like, dude, that's tough. And you shot 54% from the field, 34% from the three, and 81% from the free throw line. As the one option, like they know it's you. Like, dog, only thing I'm mad at is I ain't got the Joker shirt. I had to settle for the Nightwing, and I love Nightwing, but I rock with the Joker heavy too. So I got the Joker shirt coming. We gotta do this though. We gotta do this. Did Jokic really win the MVP award? Like, the most recent back-to-back MVP award winners: Steve Nash, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo. All three of them have, had a little question mark, some asterisks, if you will, as to whether or not they won it. So let's just take a look and see, really, did Jokic win it? But I want to see did Nash, did Curry, and did Giannis really win it? So my factors personally is your individual talent. So, like, your stat line, your team's talent. So who you got? And then, your win shares. How much you actually attribute to winning. And there's a number that's equated to that. So, and I looked those up. So, with that being said, let's look at Steve Nash when he won it in 2005 and 2006. Now, as you guys see, he went up against Dirk and Shaq. Well, I had Dirk winning for the stat line. And, you can argue that. That's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But I also had Dirk for the value. And I don't think you can argue that. Because Shaq had D-Wade. And, Steve Nash had Amari Stoudemire. No disrespect, but Dirk had Jason Terry. And I love Jason Terry. But Dirk Nowitzki is more valuable. If he's having an off night, the Mavs are probably going to struggle. If the other two have off night, they'll be fine. Like, they'll be cool. And so now, like I said, oh, by the way, win shares. Dirk won it. Like, who knew? Let's go down to 2006, shall we? Again, Steve Nash, obviously he won it, but he goes up against Dirk, LeBron, and Kobe. You already know I'm biased with it, so I'm probably going to pick Kobe. But stat line, though, hey, Kobe does do his thing, and I think he wins. Value, oh, yeah. He definitely does his thing. Like, easily. Like, it was Lamar Odom and then the rest of them. Like, no disrespect to the rest of them, but, disrespect if need be to the rest of them. That's what we were dealing with. Steve Nash had a good team. Braun had a solid squad, but, it was around Kobe's level. So, okay, cool, I'll hear you out on that. Dirk had a good squad, too. But it was a little bit better than what he had before. I'm gonna give this one to Kobe because, again, I'm biased, but he had more value to the team. If Kobe was off, they made the playoffs because of Kobe, not because of Lamar, because of Kobe. Even though Dirk had the most win shares, Kobe. But you see how I'm saying I'm not even mentioning Steve Nash, but he won back-to-back MVP. Why? Well, because the NBA had a standard where if you're the best player on the best team, you got it, champ. So that's what happened. Let's go down to Steph Curry. Because, as, again, y'all see on the screen, he's going up against LeBron James and James Harden. Good players. Stat-wise, I'm probably going to give that to Curry. Like, all right, you can give it to anybody else. Like, it's arguable. It's a debate. The value, I don't think it's a debate. I think Harden and Curry were more valuable to their team. So you can split hairs between that. And then Harden won the win shares. Curry came up second. So there's an argument to be made, a strong argument to be made for Harden. That next season, that's Curry's. He got the stat line, the value, and the win shares. easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like we don't have to harp on this shit too much. Like for me, that one's Steph Curry's. But the year before, there's a little trepidation for me. There's a little trepidation. Like maybe Steph did not get that one. Maybe he didn't. Breakout year for certain. Harden might have got robbed. Now let's look at Giannis. The most dominant player in the game today, arguably. Won it in 2019 and 2020. Well, as you see, I'll give him the stat line. You can argue it, but I'll give it to him. I'll slide it to him. Value. All right, I'll give it to Giannis as well. And then win shares, well, that actually went to Harden. So, 2 out of the 3. All right, cool. You can give it to Giannis. 2020, though, I might have to give that stat line to Harden, along with the value and the win shares. Like, bro, the MVP award should have gone to Giannis, or should have gone to Harden based on this. Like, that he got robbed is tough. But again, Giannis and Steph were on the best teams, and they were considered the leaders, the best players of their teams. And for Steph, this was pre-KD. Remember that. So, for Jokic, it feels like they're changing the standard a little bit. And I'm okay with that, because we shouldn't have been going based on that standard. Like, I personally said Joel Embiid for my MVP this year. And when I had to really do the research, there's a stronger argument personally for Jokic. Simply because, based on my 3 points, he had better stat line. He was more valuable to his team, and he won in the win shares. Like, when I say value, again, Joel Embiid, you had Tobias Harris, you had Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, Tyrese Maxey, Danny Green. Role players, you could say, cool, fine, dandy. Tobias Harris was a fringe all-star. Tyrese Maxey is throwing up 30 points occasionally. Seth Curry was averaging 15 points a game. Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic teammate, his second option, averaging 15 points. Like, Seth Curry and Aaron Gordon were comparable this season. That's not your second option on the 76ers, ever. And then you bring in James Harden. Let's look at Giannis. Like, you have Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday the entire season. You pretty much bring your team back. Jokic does not have Jamal Murray nor Michael Porter Jr. And those are their 2 best players outside of Jokic offensively. So you're missing 2 of your best players. You carry your team to the 6th seed in the West. You win the valuable award, you have better stat line, and you have the win shares. The MVP award should have gone to Nikola Jokic. And I'm glad it did. But hey, maybe you all disagree. Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your reasons as to why. Again, I switched my pick from Joel Embiid to Nikola Jokic because of these reasons. So I want to hear your thoughts below. But hey, please like, subscribe, comment, tell anybody about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Take care.
I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets right here, too.